Ladies and gentlemen, today we are working on the XC60. We're doing the pads, rear disc and pads. Been on this vehicle more than 7 years. As you see, it doesn't matter worn or not, but it's quite worn. It's time to change, but it's quite rusty. You have to change it. It's electric handbrake on the back. You must be careful with the wiring. The ABS sensor. The brake pipe, as you see, some mud is stuck between the chassis and the. It's better you clean it because it's gonna stay rusty. See, look, you're gonna lose your brake pipe. That's it. Clean it properly. If you can, just put a little bit of oil on it or copper grease. Otherwise, all the mud gonna stay here and rotten your pipes and same motif failure. And this is my friend is here for me. Today we're working together. But what he does, he just hide himself. He avoid the rain and getting warm. How are you doing today? He's okay. So we remove the caliper, 2 bolts on the top. But as you know, this one you must wind it back. You need a little tools. I'll show you. That's the tools you need. Anything, you know, that does left and right. So winding back tools. Well, what we do, we have to remove the carrier. This is holding the pads like this. Just holding the pads. We must remove the carrier. But unfortunately, in this case, both bolts they're seized up inside, or maybe that's a design. I don't know. You cannot turn them. You just stuck. Instead of you get loose, it doesn't go nowhere. So totally seized. I don't know, there's a Loctite they use there, but what we do in this case, we use the gas. We're going to use the gas and just warm up the caliper, sorry, the carrier, to remove the bolts. In this case we use the fire blanket to protect the ABS sensor. If the heat damage that one, you're gonna have more problem, all the wiring and everything. So what do? You just use your fire blanket like that. So when you warm up this section here, and let's see, yeah, this section here to remove the bolts, but just protect it with a fire blanket. Anything you have, any piece of metal. So the same thing here, and then we warm it up and we remove the carrier, because to change the disc you must remove the carrier, remember. So when I start warming up this one, I'm gonna tell you how to do the rest of the things with the second part. Well, make sure, look, the brake pipe, always just put a copper grease here, because this is really, I cannot say bad design, but I don't know, it's close to the chassis, and so better you clean it before you get rusty. So that's it. That's the part 1. See you guys in part 2. Say goodbye. Bye. Bye bye guys. Bye bye.